Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Peden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. And he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got his man. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still... But getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. And he'll be brought down. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UMass offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when...
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level. His 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rushes on him. just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Bobcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Running into the open space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Quickly complete. There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking second and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up the sack, and now all of a sudden you're in third and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick pass on the fly motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Keeps it going. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fullback's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Price. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. They're setting up the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. You start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is news you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Under fire. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll leave it with him. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Smashes it, and another broken tackle. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Buys a little time. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Elliott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. UMass will line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
At the 27-yard line. And first down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. He's got his man across the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
At the 15-yard line. And that's good enough.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll go to the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To throw, it's Jordan. He's got an open man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. UMass comes to the line, facing second and short. They'll try the right side. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
For the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Price. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Got room to work. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line, it's Gibson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Plows through the defense. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough. Trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. To the air, it's Jordan. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now it's third and goal. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And it's no good. He missed it. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They're going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back to throw, it's Navarro. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Ohio, 26.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
At the 38. And first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harding. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back, and he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Jordan.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is on its way. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Keeps it on the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Punt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The UMass offense returns to the field, trying to move them on the counter. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a
intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Slams it ahead. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. UMass now faces a 3rd and short.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.